Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here on Throwback Thursday to do a Patreon request from this patron right here. Ask us to check out a band called Mundane, and the name of the song is Drowning in the Mainstream. They're a Canadian band, by the way.
Oh.
I know that because the patron mentioned that they're a Canadian band. Having said that, I've never heard of this band. Mundane. Never. I mean, maybe they were not very good.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Or maybe they were good, it's just that we're stupid and we didn't know.
Well, in fairness, this song is from 1997.
Okay.
Like, this is really throwback. I came to Canada in 1996, so they may be good. I just, like, they were under my radar at that time. I had too many things happening in 1990.
You didn't even have a radar at that time.
Wow, in 1997, and I even had internet at home. Can you imagine that? I didn't have internet at home. I didn't get internet at home, I think, until... Well, that's not true. I had internet at home in 1997, but it was late 1997, not early 1997. And I had a modem, a 28.8K fax modem, that every time you use it, your phone line would go down because it uses your phone line to go to the internet. It would make sounds like... every time you try to connect. You know how hard it was to download porn? It was really hard.
The struggle is real.
The struggle was real. Let me tell you this, and I don't want to sidetrack this video, but... if you try to download porn and it was a headshot, if you know what I'm saying, like, you know, somebody giving some head, it was really bad. Because depending on the angle, you got to see dick before you got to see anything else.
Oh.
So, back in those days, life was really hard. It was really hard. And I don't, by the way, no pun intended with the life hard part, but it was really hard.
I didn't even get that.
Yeah, 97, I think 97... There was still porn... I mean, there's still porn magazines now, but 97...
I feel like it would have been a lot easier just to get a porn magazine.
Yeah, because I think in 97, internet porn was not as widespread. Once again, no pun intended. It was not as widespread as it is now. Like now, you can almost close your eyes and click anywhere and you'll find porn. But in 1997, internet porn was still kind of hard to find. It was not...
Also, no pun intended.
Yeah, it was... I mean, it was there, but it was not as widely available as it is now. I remember most sites, there was not a lot of free porn sites. I don't think there was any free porn sites. Okay. Now that I think of it. My God, we're going down the rabbit hole of porn.
I think the main thing is...
Let's check out this band.
Not just that, but you should have just downloaded, got porn magazines. Because you have to pay for online stuff.
No, well, you didn't pay for... yeah, back then too, internet was not unlimited like it is now. Like, you actually had a certain amount of hours or...
Instead of wasting your time like that.
Yeah. I had AOL Canada. They would send you floppy disks home, you would install it, and you'd get 1 month for free. Floppy disks. No pun intended either. Alright, so I'm sure the patron by now is regretting asking for this video. Yeah. I feel bad. So, Mundane, Drowning in the Mainstream. Also, no pun intended with that. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Drowning in the mainstream line. Taking over to the right. Rocking on the Drowning in the
Now I know why I haven't heard this song before, or of this band before.
Okay, well, I just want to say, it's a
nice beat.
It's a groovy song, but it's not a song I would listen to if it was on, and I was in the mood, I'd leave it on.
What kind of mood would you have to be in to listen to this song? Like, are you cooking people? It sounds like
I'd have to be really, really high.
Either that or you're becoming a cannibal or something. Sounds like something they would sing like while cooking people in a big cauldron. Alright, this song to me is the love child of Sepultura, the Roots era of Sepultura. Chaos AD, but more Roots and Ministry. Because it has a little bit of an industrial sound to it. So it's like it has the tribal effect of Sepultura with the album Roots, and then it has the industrial sound of Ministry. So it's almost like those two worlds come together and they create this industrial tribal sound.
Yeah, but
it doesn't really work for me.
It doesn't work. But I
mean, it has a nice beat. It has a nice.
That's what I said.
I enjoy the drums.
It works if it's like I said, if you're really, really high, or like you said, if you're cooking people. Like,
not that I've ever cooked people, but yeah. I'm assuming this would be a good song for it.
It's a good song if you're really, really high.
And I know, you already said that like 5 times.
Because it has a nice
I have a feeling that you're high right now, and that's why you keep saying that. But anyways,
it has a nice groove. You know, I don't hate the track completely.
No, I don't necessarily dislike it.
I like it for what it is, but at the same time, it's not my cup of tea. But if it was on...
that's a loaded comment. I like it for what it is. Then I can ask you, so what is it?
I don't know what it is. Well, it's what you said. It's
really a mixture of Ministry and Sepultura Roots, like those two worlds coming together.
For what it is, I can appreciate it, but like I said, it's not my cup of tea.
Listen,
if it was on, maybe I wouldn't have turned it off.
As a fan of Sepultura, not as much of Ministry, but as a fan of Sepultura, definitely a fan of that tribal sound drums. Yeah. I really like that
and the
stuff.
Vocals.
And being Latino, because I know some people get offended because they think only South Americans are Latinos. No. Portuguese people, Italian people, actually Polish people are Latinos because our language comes from the Latin. So anybody whose language comes from the Latin, they're Latinos. So anyways, being Latino, I enjoy the beat. Like, I like that kind of beat. It's like almost like carnival, that tribal beat. I really like that. I just don't think the vocals kind of work with it. It's the industrial influence that just, to me, it's completely...
It ruins it,
yeah, it's just... it doesn't belong there.
It sounded like it was fast-forwarding a couple times. Like, a couple times it sounds like it was pausing, rewinding, then, like, later in the song it sounded like it was fast-forwarding.
The industrial side of the track is what I'm not sold on.
If it was just, like, a heavy track...
with the drums, and then add some guitars to it.
The vocals, I had no problem.
The vocal match the drums.
The tribal drums, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I had no problem with the vocals. It's just that it was a mix that just...
Yeah, I as much as I enjoyed the drums, every time the more industrial side came on, it kind of turned me off a little bit. For as much as I enjoyed the drums, the whole tribal aspect
I think the only reason why me and you were kind of dancing to the song was because of the drums.
I wasn't dancing. I was just
bobbing. I was
vibing to the drums. I really enjoyed the drums. The drums, I like the drums, and I like the vocals. I just didn't like that in that Ministry influence into the sound. It's hard to unpack that.
Exactly. I was trying to kind of phase out that and just try listening to just the drums and stuff. It's hard.
All right, guys. This is it for this Throwback Thursday Patreon request. But hey, maybe tomorrow we'll have better luck with something that sounds a little bit more like the way we like it. I mean, not to say it's bad, because obviously people enjoy it.
Yeah.
But not everything is for everybody. Yeah. Exactly. And look, the bright side. Even if you didn't like the song, you got to listen to us talk about internet porn in 1997. So
Yeah.
it's a win. It's a win. Just on that alone is a win. Well, maybe for some it's a loss, but for me it's a win.
For some, it's a double loss.
Oh, come on, that's like golden age of what's his name? My favorite guy, Peter North. Come on, that's when he became from being a well-known guy to being a household name.
You haven't talked about Peter North in, I'd say, a year now.
I think I'm going to start a campaign to have his name into the Canadian Walk of Fame. You know, the star that they put in the Walk of Fame downtown Toronto?
Yeah.
Peter North, for everything that he's done, for everything that he's given to people, into the movie industry, I think he deserves a star in the Canadian Walk of Fame. Or in the Canadian Walk of Shame, if there is such a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that one is more appropriate.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.